What's going on, guys? Gomer's here, and he's back on another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. I feel like a Chipotle bathroom smells bad. On the stove, I have a nice pot of chicken noodle soup, though, thankfully. Old Mother Gomer's recipe. Been kind of tough not being able to go to the gym, but nice forearm workout, cracking the black pepper, put it into the pot. We have a substantial amount of news to talk about. We have potentially a big bombshell coming tomorrow on MLB The Show's YouTube or whatever, about a new program, which I think could be coming into the game. And then we also have new ranked seasons rewards coming tomorrow, some bold predictions, and a lot of stuff to talk about for the week of content and going forward with MLB 21. As always, if you guys enjoy these, leave a like down below. Definitely appreciate that. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I apologize for not having many videos to leave likes on necessarily, just because I've been feeling so under the weather. Regardless, here we go. The leadoff, which is something that they've done maybe twice this year, is catch a new episode, which premieres tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which 11. I don't have to wake up early. Thank you, Ramon, for being considerate towards my sleeping schedule. Big MLB The Show 21 news, and he has a briefcase with 3 diamonds. What do I think this is? I think it's a program. Pretty obviously. Couple key points to factor in right now. There has not been a substantial amount of computer grinding or something that you would need to care about for some time. Madden, if you guys care about Madden, is coming out, and in general, we're approaching the end of the summer. As unfortunate as it is for y'all who are still in high school or college, I'm sure, that you have to go back to school here soon, unfortunately. That's kind of the time that we are in fall's when a lot of new games come out. Battlefield 2040, whatever. Actually kind of excited for that game, to be honest. Is coming out, and they need something big. What I think this is going to be is probably either Extreme, which, we've seen in the past with MLB The Show 20, MLB The Show 19, which is just a lot of shit that is not fun to do, and you supposedly get a good reward. Last year was kind of mid with Lou Gehrig, just because at the point of the year it could have been better, just because it was a first baseman only. So Extreme or the Old Timers program, which also came out in MLB The Show 20. Let me just go there to show you. Here we go. Yeah, so this is kind of what I'm referring to here, where you can see Extreme, which you're able to get this Yelich, this Nate Pearson, and this Lou Gehrig. And it wasn't as hard as Extreme was in 19. It was just more time consuming. Conquest, till this day, I still have PTSD. I wake up with cold sweats thinking about that. Maybe it's just the illness that I'm coming down with. Could be either. Who's to say, really, if it was Conquest or whatever virus I have currently. It took a lot of time. So that was Extreme. Essentially do computer stuff and you get cards, you get packs, you get rewards. Then they also had, it's the all-timers, my apologies, where it was just moments, but I think these were all like 3-inning games. So kind of like signature teams in MLB The Show 19, if you guys remember that. Same concept. They had 3 cards here. They had 4 cards here. And also some packs, and then you got the 99 Babe Ruth. I think it's going to be a lot like one of those. A lot of computer stuff. You're going to get cards. You're going to get packs. So that's what I would anticipate. And then, we'll go back to MLB 21 here. So let me know what players y'all would like to see. I would imagine we're going to start to see endgame cards within there. Ranked seasons, that's coming on Monday. I'm not going back to the schedule, so you guys can just believe me. We have new ranked seasons rewards coming out, and I think this is another time where it's put up or shut up. You guys actually have to prove something and show us some really good cards, because Larry Walker, Gossage, those are cool, but eventually we're going to have to start getting to those really big names that we've been expecting, and I have a slideshow prepared for you. I would have mocked these cards myself, but I didn't really feel like it. So Corey Kluber, this is obviously an option, as is most years. I think something like this is going to happen. Him or Clayton Kershaw. It's going to be one of these two starters. In Gomer's opinion, I would think would pop up here because they're very, very comp. They're some of the best pitchers that we've seen in the last couple years, and especially Kershaw, thinking about MLB 19. And have a tough way to earn them, make you want to play ranked seasons. I think that's the biggest thing for them right now, is give you a reason to log on each day. Because daily moments, you don't even have to play them daily anymore. They're tri-daily moments at this point because they save them. Not complaining, I'm just pointing that out, SGS. Don't change it. I'm quite a fan of how it is now, but Kershaw and Kluber, I think, are definitely options. Ernie Banks, this one, not as big of a name usually, but especially in a recent video it talked about, this wasn't even his best MVP year. This card could be even better. He would have more balanced contact, better against righties, and I think he would be the best shortstop in the game if we don't get a certain other shortstop we'll talk about. Ricky Henderson. This is another option. Of course, this is another outfielder. We've seen David Justice and Larry Walker consecutive seasons now. I don't think this is going to happen, but it could. A lot of contact, a lot of speed, good enough power. Only thing with me is usually the swing. Greg Maddux, really good pitch mix. If I can think of the repertoire, there we go. Gomer, brain is functioning finally. Good per nines, has killer control. It would be a pinpoint masters, 94 whatever headliner card was really good. This card would also be really, really fucking good. Then Corey Kluber, we talked about. It seems like I forgot to add a card here, so give me a sec. There we go. Honus Wagner. Also think this is a possibility. Last year, he was a inning program boss reward. A lot of you guys might say, where's Hank Aaron, where's Clemente? I think for those new legends, they're going to put those in inning programs that are going to be easier to earn. Yes, you don't have to get up to World Series rating. You can win 40 games. Especially when new games are coming out, when people have school, probably not going to be an option for a lot of people to go to 40 wins for those that wouldn't make it otherwise. So, or at least for less people. So Honus Wagner, of course, don't have to say much. Great swing, great fielding, versatility, can play almost anywhere if you ask nicely enough. Ton of speed, ton of contact, really good shit. So those are kind of what I would expect. Big boy rewards. If I'm wrong, well, that doesn't bode well for SDS, so oh well. I think those make the most sense, that we start to see some of those really sought-after rewards. Adley Rushman, I also think is quite possible. Tuesday, set 29 headliner. It's a future star. That's all for Tuesday. Then going to Friday, there's a new player program, a Signature Series Legend, which at this point, you guys really got to make sure to do all of those. Not time sensitive. It is for XP for the inning programs, but of course, if you guys want this Mookie Betts, each signature, each milestone, all those cards are going to be very important, so that's going to be helpful even if you aren't going to use the card per se, which you probably won't, because it's probably not going to be too great. That's just kind of how things are. Roster update, we are going to have one this week. Roster prediction should be coming out tomorrow, so count on that. Should be a pretty good time. Make some stubs, so make sure to tune into GomesDaLegend channel to look out for that one. Then we're also going to have Tops Now. So, Tops Now, a couple things I noticed here. Joe Adell is back in the majors. Of course, he wasn't fantastic last year, but that's okay. I just want him to get a card because he has good defense, good speed, pretty good swing, 5-tool player, I would like to say. So he would be cool to get a Tops Now card of 3 for 4, 3 ribbies. Who else did we see? I know Rafael Ortega had, I think, a 2 home run game. 3 home run game. God damn. I guess somebody's got to do something in Chicago, huh? Woo! That lineup. They shared a picture on Twitter yesterday. Give me chills. Again, what was it? Was it the lineup that gave me chills? Who knows? Jose Barrios. I don't know if he still counts. because the last week ended on the 1st, I would still like to see a card of him. He fits an all-time Twins team, I would reckon. And then looking for the current cards for MLB, I think there's like a Marcus Semien, which doesn't matter because we're not going to get him. Jesse Winker, would be cool to see him. Of course, he's going to be eligible for a finest card this year, you would think. Yu Darvish hasn't seen any upgrades. Maybe that's a possibility. Think of that cutter. Think of that sinker. Think of that newfound BB9 action. It would be pretty cool to see, STS, just a thought. And then what's to come? Next week, Monday, we're going to have new Battle Royale cards for Flawless, so you can expect that. And going on from there, I really don't know. And this is where it's going to, again, be kind of put up or shut up time where, you know, MLB 21 this year clearly went amongst the big boys. Now that it's on Xbox 2, it's not just a, you know, one platform game. So it's amongst 2K and Madden, which... say what you want about them, they do typically have more of a lifespan for content. I know Madden was pretty dry towards the end here. And like I said, Madden 22 is coming out this week or something, so that's cool, I guess. Give EA so much shit. Deserved, though, I would say. But we'll have to see what they decide to do. In terms of substantial content, the biggest thing I would say, without going into too much detail, too much bitching, is there's just no new game modes this year, which is kind of why things have felt dry. Which, you know, cards are great. We're seeing a lot of cards this year, a lot of cards that could compete. It's just more so there's no new game mode, so it feels the exact same as last year. Which is not a good thing. So hopefully next year, on their second year on next gen, they're going to be able to find some new game modes to offer more interesting and unique experiences for playing the game. We've also not really even seen a gameplay patch this whole time, so it hasn't felt much different, which some say that's a good thing, some say that's a bad thing. I'm a bit indifferent, kind of in the middle, but it's what it is. Those are just some thoughts that I came out with, and yeah, hopefully I should be ready to go for this week. I'm feeling a little bit better, still sound like shit, but feeling a little bit better, and should have uploads. Wanted to do gameplay, I tried, but 2 games in a row. My opponents quit within the first 2 innings, so kind of tough. Do you want to see a 2-inning gameplay? I guess a quickie. My specialty. Leave a like if you guys enjoy. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to devour some chicken noodle soup, and have a great day.